Alright guys, so we are working on a 2015 Toyota Tundra. We had an antenna mast that had broken off inside the base of the antenna, so we actually have to replace the whole part. Right here you can see we've taken apart the glove box and the bottom SRS airbag. That airbag is still connected there with that yellow wire. Then we have our vents right here, and then on top we have our speaker, and then here in this kicker panel or pillar panel is the airbag. The antenna actually connects right here, so it's this screw and then this piece, and then you see the wire going in and out. I don't know why they mounted it in the pillar. It literally comes up and then goes back in, but for whatever reason that's where it's at. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect that, run the wire back through the panel firewall and can remount it. And then I'm gonna actually go back through the setup so that you can see where all the clips are and how to take this stuff apart. So 2015 Tundra antenna replacement. All right, so we have our new antenna mast here. The part that broke is where this black cap is. That's where you screw the antenna into. And then this little metal bracket here, this mounts into the truck. So what I've done is I've just popped off these two rivets here. There's one here and one right above it. And then I've opened up the wheel well, so now you can kind of see in there. And essentially, there's a spot up there where this bolt mounts. And then up here on top, this is just a little rubber grommet. So I pull that off first. And then, let me see if I can get some light in there for you to see. No, it'd be tougher than I thought. But essentially down in there, kind of see it there. There's a way to mount it, probably with a screw, and then it comes up through this hole, and then you put this grommet over the top of it, and then that part's complete. And then there is a firewall back there that you can feel around, right kind of at the top of the wheel well, and that's where the wire goes through. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so we have the beginning of the wire pushed through. There's the antenna going through the fender. And then inside the truck, the wire actually comes out right down here. So here's the kick panel. And that wire's coming through right here. It's this guy. So you can come back here and kind of see. So that is where the antenna starts. Okay, so now we have the antenna in. It's not all the way tightened down, but that's good because you want to slip on this rubber grommet. So we're going to slide this over the top and make sure it fits. Leave it a little loose, and then you can go in there and tighten it down the rest of the way. All right, there's the finished product right there. And then this is just the little plastic safety cap that it comes with. Make sure you leave that on until you're done. And then you can look inside there. And it's a perfectly threaded antenna mast. All you have to do is screw in your mast. We'll go back to the inside of the car to finish up. Alright, so you can see that rubber grommet there attached to the red tape and the cord. To get that in, all you got to do is just grab that rubber and pull it through the firewall. Now we're going to reroute the wire up to the pillar. Alright, now we have the new wire run. Just connected this bolt to the bracket. Now it's hanging freely there. And then don't forget to connect her up. Once you get a solid connection, start putting some stuff back. The tweeter is just connected by these two 10mm bolts here. Screw those down. After you get the tweeter installed, you're going to want to install the side pillar. It's 2 bolts and clips, so go ahead and put the side pillar back in. Side pillar should go in really easy, and right behind each little door on the handle is where those 2 bolts go. Go ahead and reattach. Alright, once the pillar's back in place, you're going to go ahead and reinstall the grill. The grill is 4 clips. This clip closest to the edge here, you want to be careful with. That's the one that's going to break on you first. Alright, once things are looking sexy again, we're going to go ahead and move to the bottom here and get that glove box back in. Should be 3 screws, the top, a couple clips, and then 2 screws at the bottom will come later. Alright, so the glove box is going to clip into the top here, all around. Then I'll show you where the bolts go. Alright, start with there, And on the other side there, those will be the 3 top bolts. All right, so once the glove box is in, you can go ahead and reinsert the plastic panel that covers the side here. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that. It's all clips. All right, once that's in, you're gonna go below the airbag, or the glove box rather, sorry. And you actually have a bolt that goes in this plastic right here where my thumb is. That's on the bottom of the glove box. And that should just be a regular, like, Phillips bolt. Okay, once that Phillips bolt is in there, you're gonna come to the right side and you will see a piece of plastic there with a hole. You're gonna go ahead and put that next bolt right in here. All right, the glove box is secure. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this airbag back. There are 3 bolts for that. 1 on the right, 2 on the left. All right, now that the airbag's in, we're gonna install this front kick panel. So this is just gonna go right below the airbag. There's 2 screws and clips. Now we're going to install the kick plate. This goes underneath the bottom airbag, and it just kind of, I guess, protects dust and dirt and from people kicking the wires up above. So this goes up underneath like this. And all you have to do is push back your wiring, put on your kick plate, put on this foot guard, and you'll be done.